Well, hello, my beautiful divine creatures out there today, and welcome back to Divine Triad. So today we are doing a reading for the divine males. I was just sitting around and I just had this feeling that the divine males want to talk to the divine feminines. So let's get into this reading and see what is going on with the divine males. Ooh. That. So while I'm shuffling the cards, if anybody is new to my channel, my name is CJ. So I would like to welcome you all. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button and that little bell notification up at the top. That way you can be notified when I upload new readings. I was about ready to say content. Okay, so before we get into this reading, I do a lot of different readings on this. Well, I will be doing a lot of different readings on this channel, so please stay tuned because you never know what messages might be for you in these readings, regardless of your situation or your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or your Venus. I do not read reversals unless I am drawn to. And please remember that only take what resonates and leave out what doesn't. And you just saw my fur baby Odin going across. He likes to be up here when I'm reading. He's a little menace sometimes, so I do apologize. Time is fluid. There's no such thing as time on the other side. So when you are watching this, that is the right time that you're supposed to be watching this, because apparently there could be a message in there for you at that particular time. It could be 5 months from now, a year from now when you come across this reading. So always remember that. Energy is interchangeable. We all carry divine feminine and divine male energies within us. So when I'm reading for the divine male, that I could be picking up on you. You can interchange the energies however it resonates or fits into your situation. So we're just doing a little pre-shuffle here. I had a couple flyers out, so we're going to take those because I feel like I need them. Spirit, angels, and guides, please surround me with love and light. Give me the clarity that I need to give some accurate messages for our divine counterparts out there today. So, Spirit, angels, and guides, what is going on with our divine males at this time? What's the energy the divine male is at this particular time? What is going on with our divine males? What's going on with our divine males? What's going on with our divine males? What's going on with our divine males? I do apologize. I'm going to be working on getting a better setup going here, but instead of me hesitating and waiting for have everything perfect to do readings, my guides just kept telling me, just start, just do it. So here I am. Just to let you guys know that here coming in October, I will be having some October specials for personal readings. Although I have not updated my description yet, I've had a very hectic last 2 weeks, and I will be working on getting the description box updated with all of that. I will also be, every month I will be doing drawings for you to win a free reading, a free personalized reading, whether it's a poly reading, twin flame reading, general reading, your choice of a reading, and one lucky person will win. So please be sure to like, subscribe, and post comments. And I'm going to begin that with this reading that I upload when I upload, and then I will be picking a winner on October the 1st. I apologize, I just had cards drop all over the floor. It's way too many. And as my channel grows, I will be doing a lot more other fun and exciting things for all of my Divine Triad family. Okay, let's see what's going on with our divine males. Okay, well, we got the Page of Pentacles. So I'm seeing messages coming in or wanting to messages. Oh, we got the Sun reversed. We got the Knight of Wands. I do not feel this one is reversed, but for some reason I feel like this Sun is. We got the Death card reversed, Four of Wands, and I think my deck went totally upside down. Wow. I do not feel that is reversed. That is reversed. But I do feel these two are reversals. Wow, so I'm seeing some turmoil here with our divine males. Here with the Page of Pentacles, I feel that I feel like, because pages are usually considered as messengers. So I really feel like that, you know, this person, you know, is wanting to communicate with their divine feminine. And they may or may not be together. So don't think that, you know, when we talk about, because sometimes I have, you know, from my own personal experience, I have a theory that, you know, you can still have a relationship, you know, say you and your twin are together, but yet at the same time, you know, while you're together, you know, you and your twin can have a huge disconnect. You can have blockages in your connection. I mean, you can also have lack of communication within your relationship. So in a sense, you know, spiritually, you guys could be separated while you're physically together, if that makes any sense to anybody. But I from my own personal experience, I believe that that is a possibility that happens. So I feel like that for some of you, you know, that you are in separation. I feel like that the divine male, he's wanting to bring in some type of a message. But I feel like at the same time, he's also focusing on his coins. So work, I'm hearing work. Some of them are immersing themselves in work. Yeah, see, because this kind of goes together, because over here where we have the Five of Cups, you know, I'm hearing and I'm seeing here, you know, that they're having some financial losses. They have an instability in with their finances. So they're doing a lot of focusing on finances at this time. And not only that, but I also feel like he's looking at, you know, when you look at this card, you know, I feel like that he's looking at what was lost, or what, you know, what I'm hearing what's broken. See, and you know, and then he's got these two cups behind here that are still full, so there's still something left. You know, there's still something there. So that's where I'm feeling like, you know, he's got messages, you know, he wants to communicate with the divine feminines at this time, but I still feel like that they're, you know, with their focus on work, you know, because they're having financial instability, I'm really feeling like they have a fear of communicating with their divine feminines. And also with the Sun reversed here, You know, I really feel like that they're just in a very depressed state. I'm feeling a lot of sadness at this time. And they're worrying a lot about their financial situations. And then they have the fear of communicating that to them. So for some of you that are separated, you know, they are fearing, you know, communication. But for those of you that are in a, you know, relationship with your divine male, you know, even though you're, you know, within the relationship, I'm hearing that, you know, that the feminines that are with their divine males, they're picking up on their sadness, on their shadow. Like this is like I'm seeing a huge veil is just kind of like over them, like they've been distant, you know, they've been, you know, basically they're stuck in their heads for some of you, and they're worrying a lot. And then over here with this king, with the King of Wands, I'm really feeling like, you know, they feel like that they're not fulfilling their role, their duty. I'm hearing duty, like, you know, like they can't, you know, be financially stable, you know, to take care of the family. You know, you may have kids with this person. You may be married to your divine male. And I'm just really feeling like that they have a restless heart. But I'm just really feeling like that they're very distant. And then down here where we have the Death reversed, you know, I really do not feel like that there's, Odin, no. Come on now. Thank you. So I really feel like that with the Death card, it's like there's, like you feel like there's no hope for a new beginning. You know, for some of you that may be separated, they feel like that there's no hope for a new beginning. And for those that are together, for some of you that I feel like that there's like, they have like, I feel like that they feel like, you know, that this situation is just never ending. Like, sorry, Odin's butt is in the way. Let me move the cards over so he can have a little room. Thank you, Odin. So I just feel like that, you know, anything new or anything, you know, I just feel like things are stalled at the moment. So whether, you know, because I'm hearing for some of you, there could be, you know, business. There's a stall in business. I'm hearing things are not moving forward. And with this Four of Swords here, I really feel like that, you know, they're exhausted. I really feel like that the divine males are exhausted. They're exhausted from worry. They're exhausted from fear. Some of them are probably, you know, out here trying to find work, you know, and if they are working, they're working their butts off because, you know, there's, you know, just financial instability going on. But I'm just really hearing that a lot of things are just wrapped around, you know, the financial aspect of their lives. And I feel like, you know, that they, you know, with things not moving forward for them, it's almost kind of like putting the relationship or the connection on hold. Yeah, see right here with the Empress, there's delays. But it says here the delays will prove necessary. So, you know, maybe it's, you know, it's a good thing for them to kind of have a timeout, but they do need to rest. They really need to rest their minds because I'm feeling like, and I'm hearing, you know, their minds are just constantly going and they feel like it's just a never ending cycle. And then we have the Judgment card here. So this also could possibly be a karmic cycle that could be playing out as well. You know, if they've done things in the past, if they've done things to the divine feminines. But, you know, we're going to clarify all of these to find out what, you know, these are pertaining to. But I really feel like that this could be a karmic cycle that is playing out for them. You know, because karma can come in many forms. You know, it just doesn't always have to be, you know, somebody deceiving them or cheating on them, you know, because they cheated on somebody. You know, karma can come in many different shapes and forms. But I'm hearing a karmic cycle is playing out regarding their finances, which is causing pretty much everything to just kind of be stalled, and there's just no movement forward. So I'm going to, let's get into the Twin Flame Oracle by Mystic Moon. So can we clarify this Page of Pentacles, please? Can we clarify this Page of Pentacles, please? So we got Tribe. Yeah, see, so right here I'm really seeing, you know, a sense of family structure for some of you. So, you know, the finances could be, you know, revolving around that family, you know, whether you have kids or not, you know, in a relationship, but or, you know, the communication that they're trying to convey is that, you know, that they want family, but they feel like that they can't have a good start with the family because, you know, their finances are unstable right now, which is causing a lot of unrest. Let's clarify this Five of Cups. Can you clarify the Five of Cups, please? Yep, there it is. Family again. Yep, they're worried about taking care of their families. And, you know, oh, what do we have here? Yep, and we got another flyer. We got reinvention. So, for some of you that are in separation with your twin, you know, they could be married. They could have kids with somebody else. And the financials, everything is revolving around family for them. Or I was also picking up that for some of you, this could be a third-party situation. You know, with the 3 here, this could possibly mean a third party could be involved. And that's just for some of you. There is a possibility of a third party. But I also got this reinvention card come out. So I guess in some ways, you know, they're really focusing on or, you know, thinking about, you know, reinventing themselves. But I really feel like that it's more on the career front. Let's clarify the Sun, please. Can you please clarify the Sun reversed? And we got Mask. So yeah, so they're definitely hiding. They're hiding their feelings. They're hiding, you know, that inner turmoil that's going on. They're not speaking up. They're just basically just bottling it up inside. And the Divine Timing card just kind of flew out there. Oh, we got another one that flew out too. So I guess Spirit really wants to talk about something. So we also got Dark Night of the Soul going on. So yep. So we possibly, you know, we have a karmic cycle going on, which is causing them to probably go within. They're going through a dark night of the soul. But this Divine Timing card here, you know, I really feel like the timing is at play. So this could be their time for a lot of them to be going within. You know, they're rethinking, they're restructuring, they're, you know, thinking about, I'm hearing for some of you, this could be, you know, they're thinking about career changes. But yeah, they're really going through it, especially with the financials. Can you clarify the King of Wands, please? Deception. So what I'm getting off of that is I really feel like, you know, how you know, they feel like, you know, that they're just not up to par, like they're not up to task to take care of all of this. But in reality, I really feel like that they're deceiving themselves with that way of thinking. And also, if there is a third party that is involved with this, they're really deceiving themselves even more. Especially if this is not a polyamorous relationship, because yes, I do believe twins can be in a polyamorous relationship. If this is something that is hidden, but they're deceiving themselves with their way of thinking. They feel like, I really feel like, you know, like they're not man enough is what I'm hearing. They're telling themselves, you know, I'm just not man enough to do this. I'm just not man enough to take care of my family, or I'm not man enough to take care of my divine feminine in the way that I want to. Okay, let's clarify. Can you clarify the Death reversed, please? And we got Spring. So possibly all this could have probably started in the spring, which is kind of, you know, ironic, you know, with when COVID and everything hit, you know, everything started in the spring. So this possibly, you know, when everything kind of went at a stall, it went at a stalemate, things just wasn't moving forward, you know, possibly, you know, this spring card is, you know, probably when it happened. Or what I'm feeling here too is maybe movement forward maybe come next spring. If they can get through this dark night of the soul, and if they can reinvent themselves in the way that they want to and stop deceiving themselves with their way of thinking, then everything is going to fall into place with divine timing. But here, I really feel like that for some of you, this all started in the springtime, when everything just kind of stopped, just stalled. All right, let's clarify the Four of Swords. Let's clarify the Four of Swords here. Ooh. Oh, we got union. I'm not really feeling like this card is going to be, I mean, for some of you, this possibly could be, you know, union, you know, if you're separate, well, whether you're separated or you're together or not, you can still not be in union and be physically with your twin. But I really feel like that, I really don't feel like that this is meaning like union yet. For those of you that are not in union, I feel like this is more of a union within themselves. And I know, you know, it all comes to the same thing, you know, when you're with your twin and, you know, you're supposed to have, you know, union with them or whatnot. But I just really feel like that this is more of a union within themselves is what is going to end up happening. But, you know, the good thing about this is once you start coming into union with your own self, that's when the doors will really open up in order to bring you into union, you know, with your beloved. You know, whether you're a divine male or a divine female, you know, you still have to come into union with yourself. And usually that happens once you make it out of the dark night of the soul. If you don't screw it up. Because trust me, when I went through my dark night of the soul the first time, oh man. Once I got out of it and I ended up going through another dark night of the soul, I actually had 2 phases. And my twin actually goes through dark night of the soul periodically. And it's almost like, you know, he never gets to that point where he can just not be in there. Because it's like, sometimes it's like, you know, when they get to that point where they learn a lesson, you know, whatever lesson it is that they're learning at that time, it's like sometimes there's always something that makes them take a step back. But yeah, I really feel like that, you know, especially with this Four of Swords where it's saying, you know, they need rest. You know, there's just a lot of chaos going on, you know, within their minds. You know, they could be going through a lot of anxiety and depression. But, you know, once that rest happens, you know, they get out of that dark night of the soul, they're going to get into union with themselves. Because I keep hearing union within themselves is what I'm hearing. And that's for some of you. For some of you, you know, this may be a message of, you know, union. You know, spiritual and physical union both. See, and then the Empress card. So the clarifier there is we got pause. So yeah, so they're definitely, there's definitely a pause in the connection. I really feel like that they need to take this time to reevaluate themselves. They need to get over their fears. They need to stop deceiving themselves, thinking they're not man enough. Now let's clarify this Judgment card. Can we please clarify the Judgment card? Let's clarify this Judgment card, please. Vibrations. So yeah, so I really feel like that, I just really feel like that this Judgment card is just, it's a karmic cycle that is playing out. There's lessons for them that they have to learn. You know, they want to communicate, but yet, you know, they're just still stuck in this fear state. But, you know, I don't feel like it's fear about, you know, the relationship in general. I just feel like it's more or less fear of being financially stable and feeling like that they are man enough to take care of their divine feminine, you know, or their family, you know. They just don't feel like that they're man enough. Alrighty, let's see, what is it? We're going to go into the Romance Angels deck. How is the divine male feeling about the divine feminine at this time? Oh. How is the divine male feeling about the divine feminine at this time? And that flew out. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So yeah, so that just really hit the nail on the head, babies. Yep. They're really, at this point, they're just really feeling like, you know, it's all about the financials, baby, at this point. What does the divine male want to say to the divine female? The feminine. I can't speak. I've had a long day today. So what does the divine male want to say to the divine feminine? What does the divine male want to say to the divine feminine? Higher purpose. So they know. I feel like that with this card that they feel like that they have a higher purpose in life. I feel like that's one of the, you know, they feel it, but they feel like that they're just not man enough to do what they need to do, you know, to get to X, Y, and Z. Let's see what else. What does the divine male want to say to the divine feminine? Why do I keep saying divine male for? I know it's divine masculine, but for some reason I keep wanting to say male and female today. That's just odd. Available. So they are willing and ready, but I think we just have to wait until the timing is right for that. How is the divine masculine? Let's get this right. Feeling about the divine feminine, and we have heart on lockdown. So yeah, so what I'm feeling here is that for those of you, I really feel like that they have their heart on lockdown, but they're locking their heart down, you know, because they know that they want to be available for you. Is really what I'm seeing here. They know they have a higher purpose, but they have got to get out of this fear state. But yeah, I'm hearing they have their heart locked down for you. So that is just beautiful though. You know, regardless of, you know, all the bad stuff that is going on right now, you know, and, you know, their inner turmoil that's going on, they know who their divine feminine is. And Odin almost spilled my coffee. Okay, so let's clarify these three cards. For some reason, I want to clarify these before we end the reading. So can you clarify higher purpose, please? Can you please clarify the higher purpose card? We got the coffin. We got endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. So yes, this right here, they know that they need to transform. They need to reinvent themselves. They need to end this karmic cycle, this negative cycle that is going on, so they can have a new beginning and be available for the divine feminine. So can we clarify the available card, please? Let's clarify the available card. Cupid's arrow, right there. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, or meeting and hesitation. So yeah, so in divine timing, for those of you that are in separation, or, you know, whether you're together, you're going to start seeing a change. You're going to start seeing things moving forward. You're going to feel that the blockages in your connection are lifting. They're going to start expressing more love is what I'm feeling. So let's clarify heart on lockdown. Can we clarify heart on lockdown, please? Let's clarify heart on lockdown. And we got camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. So yeah, so they got their heart on lockdown. They're reminiscing about the past. Sorry, I do apologize about that little hiccup there. My phone storage. My phone storage. Yes.